Let's jog back to the channel. Today we've got episode number 4 of the Los Angeles Angels franchise mode here on MLB 21. The show, we're getting straight into the sim here. The Angels are currently 26-21. Rounding out the month of May, we're going to be playing here the Oakland Athletics. We're not doing too well. I think we just got swept. That's unfortunate. We sweep the San Francisco Giants. Now it's time for the draft. Just going to show you guys the results. Our first round pick was a guy named Choo Choo. I didn't make this up. This was actually in the game. He was good, kind of. 61 overall, 84 potential. Welcome to the team. Sonny Styles was our second round pick. He is a shortstop. He's all right. Kevin Thomas was our third round pick. Absolutely terrible. Probably maybe the worst pick in the draft. We're going to sign him just because. Colt Bullock wasn't very good either. Kirby Oka wasn't very good either. And then we got Daniel Ono, a D potential guy who's a 69 overall. Not a good draft class at all. And folks, if you have not yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more MLB 21 the show here on the channel. Here's the AL West standings. We are currently 1.5 games back on the Houston Astros, and then we currently hold a good 3.5 game lead over the Oakland Athletics. In today's video, we will be taking on the 24-34 Seattle Mariners here at home back in Anaheim. Of course, the Angels currently sit at a record of 32-25. It should be a good game here. And tonight, the Mariners will be sending out Yusei Kikuchi to the mound, and then for the Los Angeles Angels, it will be Andrew Heaney. Kikuchi is a left-handed pitcher, so finally the Angels will see a left-handed arm. And of course, heading to the mound for the Angels right there is Andrew Heaney. So far this season, man, 5-2 record, ERA of 3.28. It's been so far so good for Heaney on the young season. Let's get into this ball game. Sam Haggerty will be leading it off tonight for the Mariners on the 2-2 count. He's gonna hit that ball into right field, and Sam Haggerty will be on with the leadoff base knock for Seattle. Now heading to the plate will be Donnie Walton on the 2-2. He's gonna swing and miss on the changeup away by Heaney. One down now in the top of the first inning. Kyle Lewis now up to the plate on the 2-2. Sam Haggerty, by the way, on second after stealing a base, and Lewis is gonna rip that ball into left field. Runners up the corners now for the Mariners with one out in the inning. Kyle Seager will be up on the 1-2, and Seager's gonna hit that ball down the third baseline as the Seattle Mariners are gonna get off to an early 1-0 lead in this game. Will they send another? Yes, they will. Is Kyle Lewis gonna get in there? Yes, he will. The Mariners get off to a 2-0 lead in this game. Ty France is now up on the 1-2. He hits that ball right in front of the plate. Can Heaney make the play? Barely. Yes, he will. 2 down now in the inning for the 6-hole hitter. It is Dylan Moore. Moore swing and a miss on the fastball up and in by Heaney. And let's now head into the bottom of the first. There is Yusei Kikuchi. So far this season, ERA of 3.90 with a 2-5 record over 11 starts. David Fletcher will lead us off here on the full count. Fletcher gonna hit that ball into okay, never mind. It's right in the glove of the shortstop, Donnie Walton. One down now in the inning for Anthony Santander batting second tonight. He's gonna hit that ball to third. Easy second out right there for Kyle Seager. Now comes Mike Trout on the 1-1. Kikuchi will deal, and Trout's gonna take that low cutter, and he's gonna put it right down the left field line. Mike Trout's on with the single. He's looking for 2. Can Trout get in there? Yes, he can. Mike Trout is in with a 2-out double for the Angels, putting Anthony Rendon now on the 2-1. Rendon turns it deep left field. Oh, it's off the wall. I thought Rendon was going to go deep, but instead he's on with a 2-out double, scoring Trout from second, and the Angels are only now down by 1. Kurt Suzuki up on the 2-2, and Suzuki's going to pop that ball up right to third base and straight to Kyle Seager, but the Angels get one back. They are only down 2-1. The Mariners back to the plate here. Here comes Jose Marmolejos. Marmolejos swing and a miss on the changeup away by Andrew Heaney. One down now in the inning for the prospect, Evan White on the 1-1. White's gonna hit that ball into shallow right field down the line. Right there is Anthony Santander. 2 down now in the inning for Tom Murphy on the full count. Heaney gonna deal, and Murphy gonna hit that ball on the ground straight to first, right to Jared Walsh. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Andrew Heaney. On to the bottom of the second we go. Shohei Ohtani's up on the 3-2, batting 6th tonight, and he's gonna ground that ball straight to the first baseman, Evan White. One down in the bottom of the second. Justin Upton now up on the 2-1, and Upton's gonna take that low curveball and put it straight into center field. Upton will be on with a 1-out single here in the bottom of the second. Look to go to 2, but he stays at first base. Jose Iglesias will now be up on the 1-1, and Iglesias gonna hit that ball on the ground. The Mariners are gonna turn that easy double play, and just like that, we are heading on over to the top of the third inning. Sam Haggerty's back up on the 1-2. He'll hit that ball right to second base, and there is the former Golden Glove winner. There is David Fletcher. For the first out here in the top of the third, Donnie Walton now up on the 1-2, swing and a miss on the curveball away by Heaney. 2 down now in the top of the third for Kyle Lewis, the 3-hole hitter on the 1-2, and Lewis gonna hit that ball on the ground to David Fletcher on the move. Fletcher's gonna make the play. What a scoop at first by Walsh. Let's now go on to the bottom of the third. Speaking of Jared Walsh, he's up at the play of the 1-2. It's a lefty-lefty matchup, just bad matchup overall for Walsh. That'll be the first out here in the bottom of the third. David Fletcher in the top of the order is now up on the 1-2, and Fletcher's gonna dig that changeup out from the dirt, and he's gonna hit that ball into center field. Fletcher is on with a 1-out single, now bringing up Anthony Santander on the full count. Santander is gonna stare at strike 3. Kikuchi will have his first strikeout of the ball game, and now Mike Trout's up on the 1-1, and oh my goodness, that was a high breaking slider over the center of the plate, but Trout can't get around it. We will now head to the top of the 4th inning. Now up at the plate will be Kyle Seager on the 3-2, and that's going to be a swing and a miss on the curveball by Heaney. 1 down so far in the top of the 4th, and now comes Ty France on the full count. France will hit that ball into left field right in between Iglesias and Rendon. It's a 1-out base knock for Seattle. Now a 1-1 count to Dylan Moore, and Moore's gonna hit that ball softly hit, but it gets down in right field. Back-to-back base knocks for the Mariners, as they will now have Jose Marmolejos up on the 1-2. That ball's in the dirt, but Kurt Suzuki blocks it. They're going for 3, and Suzuki guns him out at third. Don't run on Zook, and now it's a 2-2 count to Jose Marmolejos, and that's gonna be strike 3 on the curveball away by Heaney. Andrew Heaney gets out the inning. Let's now go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Anthony Rendon up on the 2-2. He'll pull that ball to third base. What a play, though, at third at the hot corner by Kyle Seager. That'll be the first out here of the bottom of the 4th. Kurt Suzuki now on the 2-2. Zook! Deep left field. Get out ball. Short porch. It's out of here. Kurt Suzuki turns on one and he puts it out. It's only 349 feet, but that will do, as Kurt Suzuki is gonna tie this game up at 2. What a clutch hit right there by your catcher for the Los Angeles Angels. And now up to the plate comes Shohei Ohtani. Let's see if he can get this lefty-lefty going here on the 2-2, and oh my goodness. Ohtani just going to swing right through that slider away, bringing up Justin Upton now on the 1-1 count, and Upton on the cutter, get out ball, deep left field, there's nothing they can do about it. Justin Upton takes one out the park. It's only 367 feet, but it's enough. I don't know how we connected on that inside cutter. My PCI was terrible, but Upton will take it out the yard. And just like that, the Los Angeles Angels have taken a 1-run lead in this game by a score of 3-2. And now Jose Iglesias on the 2-2. Not the swing we want, but it's okay. The Angels take a 1-run lead now in the top of the 5th inning. Evan White will now be up on the 2-2, and he'll hit that ball right to second. David Fletcher can't get a glove on it, and the Mariners have their lead off single. Tom Murphy will now be up on the 2-2. Murphy on the ground, straight to short Iglesias, over to Fletcher, Fletcher to Walsh, and that's a double play for the Angels. 2 down now in the inning for Sam Haggerty on the 1-2. Haggerty gonna hit that ball on the ground, right to Jose Iglesias, and it is routine at that point. Let's now go on to the bottom of the 5th inning where the Angels are up by 1. Jared Walsh is up on the 1-2. He will hit that high slider right back to Kikuchi. Kikuchi will make the play. 1 down now in the inning. For the top of the order, it will be David Fletcher on the 1-1 count. Fletcher, yeah, he's going to be late on that inside cutter. Will it get down? No, it won't. Good play at second base right there by Dylan Moore. Now Anthony Santander's up on the 2-2, and Santander is going to get jammed just like Fletcher did. It's a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Mariners. On to the top of the 6th we go. Donnie Walton's up on the 1-2. That's going to be an easy play right at short for Jose Iglesias. He will make the play. 1 down now in the inning. For the 3-hole hitter, it of course is Kyle Lewis on the 2-2, and Lewis is going to turn on that inside curveball. That ball's deep, and it's out of here. No doubt about it. Kyle Lewis responds to the home runs by Kurt Suzuki and Justin Upton, but this time his goes 436 feet. Lewis ties this game up, and that'll do it for Andrew Heaney. Out comes Taylor Cole from the bullpen, and oh my goodness, ERA of 7.56. Let's just get out the inning, please. Kyle Seager on the 2-2 count. That ball's going to be hit hard into center field, but thankfully, we've got Mike Trout in center. That'll be the second out here of the top of the 6th inning, and now up will be Ty France. Righty-righty, 1-1 count. France with that ball into center field. It will get down, so that is a 2-out base knock right there for the Mariners. Now bringing up Dylan Moore to the plate, the second baseman on the 1-1. He hits that ball sharply into center field, but Mike Trout thankfully makes the play. And let's now head on over to the bottom half of the inning where the Mariners have now tied this game up at 3. Chris Flexen will now pitch for Seattle, ERA of 5.45 so far this season. Mike Trout will now be up on the 1-1. Trout gonna take that fastball into right field. It's just gotta get over the yellow line. It does! In right center for the Angels. It doesn't have to get into the seats. It just has to hit the scoreboard over the yellow line. And that's what Mike Trout does. It is a line drive shot, and the Angels have retaken the lead just like that by a score of 4-3. How is that for an answer for the Angels? Anthony Rendon now on the 2-2. He will hit that ball straight to short, and there will be Donnie Walton for the first out here of the bottom of the 6th inning. Kurt Suzuki will now be up on the 2-1 count, and Zook will hit that fastball into center field, going back, way back to the track. Oh my goodness. Right there to make the play though is Kyle Lewis. 2 down now in the inning for Shohei Ohtani on the 2-1, and Ohtani will get that slider and hit it right up the middle. That ball is going to roll for a damn long time. Shohei Ohtani will probably look for 2 here, and he will get it. It is a 2-out double for Shohei Ohtani. Now bringing up Justin Upton on the 1-2. Why we swung, I do not know. Let's head on to the top of the 7th and forget about that swing. So Taylor Cole still pitching to Jose Marmolejos. Marmolejos gonna hit that ball on the ground at first. Jared Walsh is there. 1 down now in the inning for Evan White on the 1-1, and White will pop that ball up into right field. Right there to make the play is the former Oriole, Anthony Santander. 2 gone now in the inning for Tom Murphy on the 1-2, and Murphy right on the ground, routine for Tony Two Bags, Anthony Rendon. Let's now go to the bottom of the 7th inning where the Angels are still up by 1. Jose Iglesias, 1-2 count. Again, why am I swinging at that? I don't know why. 1 down in the inning for Jared Walsh now on the 2-2. Why am I swinging at that one? I do not know why. I hate this camera angle, but it's okay. David Fletcher now in the full count with 2 outs in the inning. Fletcher going to take that fastball, going to put it into center field. Up to make the play will be Kyle Lewis. It's a 1-2-3 inning for LA. Let's head on to the top of the 8th inning where Mike Mayers will now be pitching for the Angels, ERA of 6.64 so far this season over 19 appearances. 1-2 count to Sam Haggerty, and Haggerty will hit that ball into left field. There to make the play will be Justin Upton. 1 down now in the inning for Donnie Walton on the 1-2, swing and a miss on the curveball down by Mayers. 2 gone now in the inning for Kyle Lewis on the 1-1 count. Lewis into right field. He's gonna tie this ball game up over the yellow line in right field, 377 feet. Lewis has got his second of the ball game, and the Mariners will tie this ball game at 4 in the top of the 8th. Kyle Seager's now in the 3-2. He'll hit that ball straight to first. Walsh is there, but the big story coming out this inning is that we got a tie ball game at 4 apiece. With 1 down here in the bottom of the 8th, Mike Trout will draw the walk. Santander struck out. What's new? But now a 3-2 count for Anthony Rendon, and Rendon will hold up on the fastball inside. Runners on first and second. 1 out. We got a new pitcher. It will be Brandon Brennan. So far this season, 3.69 ERA. Nice over 32 games. Hitting now will be Kurt Suzuki on the full count. Suzuki into left field. That ball's gonna get down. We're running. Oh my goodness, Kyle Lewis. No way, and Rendon is not tagging, and they're gonna turn the double play. Oh my goodness, you can't make this up. Kyle Lewis in center with the diving play, and we're heading in the top of the 9th with Alex Claudio pitching now for Anaheim. 4.5 ERA for him on the season. He will see Ty France first in the 2-1 routine ground ball straight to short. There's Iglesias, 1 down in the inning, but man, that Kyle Lewis catch. He's doing it to us offensively and defensively, as right there we will have the second out of the top of the 9th inning. So 2 down now for Jose Marmolejos. He has not been good so far this game, and another ball that does not leave the infield for Marmolejos. That is 3 up, 3 down here for the Angels. Heading on out of the bottom of the 9th, Shohei Ohtani is up on the 3-2. Oh! It's showtime in Los Angeles! Ohtani calls game! Walk-off home run into deep center, 429 feet for Shohei Ohtani. He has had a rough season hitting so far. I mean, Shohei right now batting 196, but he turns it all around right there. Deep center field walk-off home run for Shohei Ohtani as the Angels are going to beat the Mariners by 1 in the bottom of the 9th. What a ball game, folks, here in LA. A wild game as the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim will now improve to a record of 33-25 after beating the Mariners in an all-time classic here in LA. And folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 4 of the Los Angeles Angels franchise mode here on MLB 21 The Show. If you have not yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more. And Mamba forever.